Hey, everybody. Welcome back to episode 17 of our VA Mastery Series. I'm Jodi Marvin, and I am here every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time in the Virtual Assistant Collective Facebook community right here where you are watching this right now. I'm bringing you tips, strategies, all of these wonderful, amazing, valuable things to really enhance your VA career. So I'm so happy to be here. And you know something, whether you are tuning in live, maybe you're catching the replay here, or you might be new around the block right here, right? Just drop me either a hashtag live, a hashtag replay, or give me a hashtag new if you're new to my page, because I would love to say hello and get to know all of you better. All right, so I see as you're rolling in, tell me where you're tuning in from. All right, good morning, Gordy. Thank you for hopping on here live. All right, excellent. We have good morning and hashtag live. Thank you so much for letting me know that you are here. We are also streaming over on Instagram. We are streaming on YouTube. Thank you, Raga. We are live, everyone. We have some great content for you today. You know, if you're a VA or another service provider and you do any kind of email management for your clients or for yourself, for your own business, right? This is going to be for everybody. Okay. So Miss Virtual, hello. And MJ Will has joined us on Instagram. Thanks for tuning in. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So before we get into today's awesome content, and I'm really excited about this today because you know, this topic is really something that helps you to become more efficient and cut down on some of the manual work. You know, and it can be something that really overwhelms us as entrepreneurs and as VAs, right? So that's, you know, why it was really important to me to have a topic about this in our VA Mastery Series. All right, so so before we do dive in today, I just want to introduce myself to those of you that don't know me. My name is Jodi Marvin, and I am a certified business strategist, and I also train naturally organized women to build virtual assistant businesses that they love right from the comfort of home. Do you see where I'm working right here? Well, this is not actually my home, but I am tuning in today from another location. I am from Central New York, but I am apartment sitting and pet sitting for my grandpup and my grandkitty for my daughter, who is taking a trip with my future son-in-law to Italy. So they're in Italy as we speak. Amazing. So I am able to work from anywhere that I want to work from, which is amazing because you know what? I can come here, I can help my daughter, I can still work. So the background that you see right here is my awesome future son-in-law's office space. So I'm going to give a shout out to Aaron. Thank you for letting me use your office space for the next 10 days, you know, because, you know, the work must go on, right? So, okay. All right. So let me know where you're rolling in here from, because I know that we have some from Central New York that just popped on. I know that we have the Philippines, you know, in the house. All right. So let me know where you are tuning in from. And Social Go 2024, I see you over on Instagram. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So let's talk about a topic that can really, really streamline your work. And you know what? It can reclaim hours of your week. It seriously can. All right. And we're talking all about advanced email management techniques. All right, so let's talk about this and let's get your inbox, your Gmail inbox, whether it's, you know, Microsoft inbox, whatever it is that you use, and let's turn you into an email management pro, right? Because not only, again, can you use that for, you know, your own personal business, right? If you're an entrepreneur, but if you're a virtual assistant or a service provider, you can use this for your clients too. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to make you look like a rock star. Number one. Number two, it's going to just make you more productive. You're going to be able to get more done in less time. And it's just a technique that, you know, everyone should know about. All right. So every single Wednesday at 10 a.m., again, during our VA Mastery Services series, you love my content, by the way. It's really important for us VAs to promote themselves, right? Yes, Social Go 2024. Thank you so much for saying that. Yes, I agree. Yes, promoting ourselves is so important. So every single Wednesday, I always provide 3 strategies, okay, in the VA Mastery Series, because I want you to walk away with some strategies. I want you to walk away with some action items that you can implement into your work or your life or whatever, or your client work. Okay. So here we go with some strategies today. It's all about the, advanced email management techniques. Okay. So strategy number one is all about, and you hear me say this word all the time because I'm passionate about it. I love it. I love figuring out how to keep doing it, but it's email automation. Okay. And that's what we're going to kick off with today, because automation, email automation is, it's such a powerful tool to really just manage, repetitive tasks efficiently, right? So anything that you do over and over and over, if you can find a way to automate that, I mean, do you know how much time that saves, right? I know that we can all attest to that. So tell me in the comments if you agree with that, and all of you that use automation, right? Because anything that you have to do over and over and over, if you can automate that, you're just taking back time in your day, right? Who doesn't need more time in their day? I know that I do. I feel like I do all the time, right? So how can you do that? Well, there are some ways to do that. So the first way to do that is to set up some autoresponders. Autoresponders are really perfect for, it's kind of like maintaining communication when you're just not immediately available. All right. And it kind of just reassures your contacts that your message has been received, first of all, right? And that it's going to be attended to, okay? Because there's nothing worse than emailing somebody and they just don't get back to you. And then when they do, it's like a week and a half later and it's like, you've kind of lost that spark, you know what I'm saying? So it's always nice to, especially if it's like those out of office replies, right? It's kind of like that, because it tells somebody, oh, okay, I know that she's received my email. She's told me she's out of the office. She will get back to me. Okay. It's so much better than crickets. Okay. And then the second thing is automating your sorting of your emails. Okay. And there's lots of ways that you can do this. I actually will have a link for you at the end here that kind of gives some tips and tricks for Gmail specifically, because I use Gmail, but it doesn't matter. Even if you use Microsoft or, whatever it is that you use, they all have similar tools. Okay. So you can use Gmail's filters, or so Outlook has something called rules. All right. And you can actually automatically sort all of your incoming emails, and you can put them into designated folders, right? And this is based on different criteria, like who the sender is, okay? Because maybe it's a client, maybe the subject keywords, right? Or maybe even some specific words within the email, because that will help a lot, right? So, and now we know that with Gmail, you automatically get these folders called spam, and I think like promotions and things like that. So that's really helpful, okay? But this is like an additional step that you can take to really sort those emails. So your actionable step for strategy number one, and strategy number one is all about email automation, okay? So this is what I'd like you to do today. Today's Wednesday. We have a few more days still left in the week, right? But so today, just take a minute or two, right, to try setting up an autoresponder for your email, okay? Especially if you expect to be out of the office, or you just want to manage some incoming, inquiries, all right, a little bit better than what you're managing them right now. Okay, so it's just a super simple step that can really significantly just kind of up your professionalism, all right? It enhances your professionalism. All right, strategy number 2 for today is using filters and labels, okay? Mastering these filters and these labels can really transform your inbox, taking it from a really chaotic mess. Have you ever just had like overload on your inbox, right? To really a well-organized, kind of like a command center type deal, okay? So hello, Julie Franco 56 from Instagram. Thanks for tuning in. We are talking all about advanced email techniques to manage our inboxes and get on top of that and get some more time in our day during in our lives and during the week, during the day, whatever, okay? So strategy number 2, we just talked about using filters and labels and using them effectively too, right? So when you're creating filters, what that does is it basically, when your emails are coming in, right, all these emails that you got coming in throughout the day, what it does is it directs the emails to specific folders, right? And it keeps all of your main inbox pretty focused on like priority communications. Really, that's really what you want right in there, right? So that you can kind of open your inbox and say, okay, these are the things that I actually have to do. These are really important. These move the needle. It's customer service, just the high priority things, okay? While the other things will get filtered into folders that you can look at later on that are not as high of a priority, okay? Then the second thing is managing those labels, all right? So you're gonna wanna use some labels to really categorize your emails by project, right? Or you can categorize them by client, or how about categorizing them by urgency, right? And of course it's gonna be specific to you, but you can also color code all these labels, which is kind of cool. It makes it kind of fun, right? But it is helpful because if you're a visual person, using these color coded labels, it comes in really, really handy. And it can just, it can make your inbox really visually manageable, okay? And when it's more visually manageable, it's kind of helpful because then you can just kind of scan through your emails much faster. Okay. So this is something that I really, really would recommend that you try. So actionable step number one, the actual step for strategy number 2, which was using filters and labels effectively, is just take a minute to look in your inbox and find an email, right? So identify a type of email that you receive all the time, right? Like it's something that you receive regularly that can be automatically sorted, okay? And once you have that figured out, just set up a filter to direct those emails into a specific folder, okay? And this will really help keep your inbox neat, and it will save you time every day, okay? Instead of you manually moving them every time that you need to do something with them, okay? I think you'll love it if you try it. You'd be surprised, especially, maybe they're like, I'm gonna give you some examples. For my payroll company, okay? Every time I receive a payroll report, I don't necessarily need to open it up, but I do need to save it, okay? It needs to be saved because then I need to use the information that needs to get logged into my accounting system. But I don't necessarily, and I don't want to accidentally delete it, right? If I'm cleaning out my inbox. So sending it right directly to a folder as soon as it comes in, really, it saves me from manually having to do that. Imagine doing that with a bunch of different ones, okay? A bunch of different emails. So, again, it's really going to help you keep your inbox neat and just save you time every day, okay? And then strategy number 3 is creating email templates. Have you ever thought of doing that? We use templates for everything else, right? So why not use email templates? But email templates really can be like your best friend, when it comes to handling frequent inquiries or follow-ups or things that you send on a regular basis, right? So if you want to use a template for inquiries, what you can do is just have some kind of ready response, right, for new inquiries that come in. And that includes, necessary information about your services, maybe how to get started, and how about some answers to commonly asked questions, like some FAQs, right? You can also have a template for follow-ups, right? Regular follow-ups can really, really help your services, keep them top of mind for your clients, right? And your potential leads. All right. So, a template for follow-ups can really, really streamline that process as well. All righty. So your actionable step for key strategy number 3, and which was crafting your email template, is to create, or maybe you want to update 2 email templates, just 2. Okay. It won't take long, right? And do one for new inquiries, people that are inquiring about your services, and maybe another one for follow-ups, okay? Maybe after a strategy call or after a discovery call or whatever, okay? And really just store these in your email system, and because then you're going to have quick access to them, right? And this not only saves time, but it also ensures consistency in your communications, right? And clients love consistency. They love it when you get back to them, right, in a timely manner, because it makes them feel like they're a priority and they're important. And we want our clients to feel that way. All right. So there you have it. Now let's wrap up today's session on advanced email management. So number 1, implement email automation to handle repetitive communications efficiently, right? Number 2 is to use those filters and use those labels also to maintain an organized inbox. All right. Believe me, you're going to thank yourself when you try all of these. And it only takes a few minutes to set up too. And then number 3 is develop and use those email templates to really quickly respond to common queries and common follow-ups. All righty. And I do have a link. I am going to provide a link today. Now this is, you can Google this. You can find ways to set these things up if you're like, I don't know how to do it. I don't want to take the time. It's so easy, you guys. It's so easy. It's not funny and it's not going to take long. But I'm just going to provide a link, and this is just right from Google's website. That they have tips and tricks and step-by-step instructions on how you can apply all of these things that I just shared with you today. All right. So I just posted that link in the comments. All right. So go take a look at that. Tips to optimize your Gmail inbox. All right. And just remember that, taking all these strategies and implementing these can really, really significantly reduce the time that you spend on email management each week. And, any little piece of time that you can get back each week, that really adds up. All right. So that is it for today. So tell me in the comments, which strategy are you most excited to try? All right. Let me know. And just remember that I will be here next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern with more insights to boost your VA skills. All right. Same time, same place. And, thanks for joining us today. And until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep soaring to new heights in your VA journey. All right. So I will see you all next week. Thanks. Bye.